Pemerintah Ukraina mengatakan banyak bantuan dari berbagai negara yang datang sejak penyerangan oleh pasukan Rusia ke Ukraina. Bantuan yang diberikan diantaranya adalah kiriman senjata untuk membela diri dan mendukung kekuatan tentara Ukraina, serta bantuan logistik untuk persediaan di medan perang. Berikut wawancara jurnalis KompasTV Nitia Anisa dengan Duta Besar Ukraina untuk Indonesia Vasyl Hamianin.
The support, I feel that now that many people think that the West is not willing very much to help Ukraine and the neighbors and everything. It's lies. If you hear this news, it's not true, because they have been helping Ukraine for some time, very recently, when the Russia started concentrating the troops on the border. So we received a lot of new weapons, defensive weapons, only defensive because we are not going to attack anyone. So it's like anti-tank, anti-aircraft, like javelins, like whatever it is, like Stingers, right? So to support Ukrainian army in these terms. Otherwise, it will be just a slaughter,
Defenders,
right?
yes.
So this is one thing, but this is not the, this is very important, this is crucial. But the very important also is the support of Ukraine by providing humanitarian aids, because we have all the logistics is broken, so people are sitting, like my family is sitting, and it's not easy to buy food, and it's absolutely not possible to buy medicines, if anything. So everything goes to the front, to the fighter, to the battlefield, and the provision of those things, right, protective and cure like medicines, like for treatment, medical treatment. The tents, the helmets, anything would do. And the third part of it is the moral support. It's very important for Ukraine not to be alone, because as you might remember, well, not...
Do you feel alone?
Sorry?
Do you feel alone?
No.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm not feeling alone.
Ukraine
because
don't feel alone.
The world stood up. You look at the resolution by the United Nations today. It's like, and everybody stood up and said no. We condemned Russia as an aggressor, Indonesia inclusive there in this group, for what I'm really grateful. Well, you're asking about the people like being sent or not being sent. The President of Ukraine has signed a law and the order inviting the volunteers from all over the world, volunteers to join the International Legion. So it is the thing that NATO has already provided so much to Ukraine, and not NATO, but the country members of NATO.
But the talk, we're aware that the negotiation between the two countries has been going on. We're not really sure if there's going to be an agreement soon. But do you still believe in the talk? Do you still believe that it's gonna, bring peace to both countries?
Right. It's like having PhD in history. I would say you one thing, that all the wars end up in peace finally. There is no war lasting for centuries and something like this, right? Everything ends in peace sooner or later. We prefer sooner.
We're hoping for the sooner.
And we are. I mean, it's not our war. I mean, we didn't start it. We didn't even provoke it. So, of course, we hope this war ends now, this minute, this second, and we are ready for whatever negotiations they propose. However, if the conditions are unacceptable, not the single citizen of Ukraine will accept this if it, like what Putin proposed. And he proposed three things, basically very simple.
Demilitarizations,
Do you know what it means, demilitarization of Ukraine? It's not just, demilitarize, meaning that if you have heavy arsenal of some, I don't know, rocket missiles and everything, you just decrease it like Soviet Union and USA used to do in a couple of decades before, right? So agreement to decrease, disarm. But no, the point of Putin is you should demilitarize to zero, to the ground. Like no weapons in Ukraine, nothing. With
no guarantee that there will be
no one will guarantee
Yeah.
anything. They were guarantors of our security.
The request, like the NATO, and then expectations to change the presidency and all the constitution.
Yeah, exactly. So the first is disarmament, right? Total disarmament. What country will agree with this? Second is the denatization. They say it's like just don't even look at NATO because this is. I mean, we don't tell Russians whom to cooperate. Why are we told what to do? And we would decide our future. Yeah. The third one is denazization. It's even more obvious, meaning to dismiss the government, to change the president, and this new president must be the one that Russian Federation would be happy about.